bikers have been through here. Potato number 5. Like Mambo number 5. Remember that song? You see that road? We just came down that hill, climbed up the other side. Now we're on our way out into the desert to hit up the secondary highway on the way back to town. Not too far from the Casa Grande ruins, so that's perfect. We got mountains all around. School buses heading out. I think there's a town. There's a town right there. This is the, you know, you can see the entire town right there. It's pretty cool. I think there's a school out there too. But that's New Mexico right over there.
To the east.
Yeah, we're 25K out. Beautiful, nice and flat. Now it's time to head home. Let's do it. It's gone, whatever it was.
Beautiful.
Alright, so what did we do tonight?
Well, we managed to get a whole bunch of produce, some canned goods, and some fixings for a nice soup we're going to make.
Yeah.
A potato and leek.
Yeah.
And got some asparagus, green beans, Brussels sprouts, some tomatoes, 2 different kinds. We got a little bit of celery that's going to go in our soup as well. And we got it at the at Fry's Foods, and it was for the senior sale that they have every Wednesday. So not only do you get a really good deal on 10 for 10 when you buy 10 of something advertised or a mix of 10, but also I get 10% off because, hey, 55 in the good old US of A is a senior discount, so that's pretty good. So I slipped in there, that's fine.
So this is going to be for the 2 of us and my parents as well, some of it. So we picked it up for them just because we were going out, so easy enough and cheap enough. We got some extras here on the side. We got some sweets and beets and some sweet potato chips, low fat, no salt, non-GMO, all that good stuff. Some vegetable broth for that. We got some red potatoes this time because we've tried the purple and the gold and the brown, so we're going to go with some reds now. I think you said broccoli, asparagus.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. And then, so basically, this whole thing came to $40 pretty much even. And one thing that really shocked me and I totally forgot about is when you buy whole foods, so anything that's not packaged like this, you pay tax on this. This kind of stuff, you don't pay tax on any of it. So if it's gone through like a plant, some sort of factory or processing plant, this kind of stuff, you pay tax on it. Otherwise, you don't pay tax. So for all this food, we paid $1, and we even bought stuff for my parents, $1.15 for tax. And people like to comment on the internet, and you see documentaries and stuff like that, that eating healthy is expensive and stuff like that. And I mean, we're talking days for a regular family of 3, like 1 kid and 2 adults. You're talking at least 2 or 3 solid days of food here for the same price as 5 Big Mac meals, you know. And people are going out there.
Know how healthy those are for you.
Yeah, exactly. So people are going out there, and like I said, you watch documentaries and stuff like this, saying that, it's too expensive for me to eat healthy, and it's just easier for us to pull up to a drive-through and spend, $18, $20, whatever it is, for 3 of us to eat our little crappy hamburgers that are literally killing you, and fries and your diet sodas or whatever. And it's just super unhealthy, and we're here to kind of help debunk that. So just another video on the internet showing that fast food needs to go down in a hurry.
Yes.
Because high-fat foods, I mean, anything that's going to be made from a restaurant, for the most part, they're selling you on something that tastes good. They don't most restaurants, not all, but most restaurants are trying to sell you on something that tastes super good, and the easiest way to do that is to add salt and fat.
Yeah. And you know, that even goes for some vegan restaurants too. I mean, you know, yeah, they're vegan ingredients, but the problem is they have tons of salt, lots of fat.
Yeah.
So, you know, in the cream sauces that they're using, oils, that type of thing. So.
And you can see it when you order it.
Eat clean, because I think we know that, you know, oil within that diet is makes your blood sticky, doesn't flow right. So, especially for anyone that's active, being an athlete, cyclist like we are, you definitely need the blood to flow properly through your system. That's how you do it.
And we're burning calories being an athlete. So then even on the flip side, if you're not an athlete, you should be eating even healthier than an athlete almost, because now your calories are shooting through the roof because you're eating crappy high-fat foods and you're not doing anything about it to burn it. We're at least burning it. Like Jerry's got some friends, older friends he rides with, that eat higher fat foods or meats and all this and say, oh, I'm skinny and I eat that kind of food. Well, it's because you exercise and you're burning the calories off, but who knows what your insides look like and how much better you could be as an athlete if you were eating.
Yeah, definitely. I know some of them have, you know, a visceral fat issue, which is, of course, the fat next to the organs, right? And that is definitely unhealthy, not a good sign.
It looks funny.
Even though, you know, they can actually cycle and keep up quite well. The problem is, you know, when you keep that in your system, you are going to definitely get clogged and
cause damage to the heart, and it's going to work harder to overcompensate for the liver.
Absolutely. Higher blood pressure, that type of thing, exactly. First of all. You know, just a multitude of different things.
Yeah.
So.
And you're not getting very many vitamins at all from, even if you don't say hamburgers, McDonald's, but even steak and chicken, you're not getting vitamins. All you're getting is protein, no fiber.
Yep.
Like, we're talking hundreds of grams of fiber in front of us.
And that's what flushes your system.
Exactly.
Well.
That's what's going to clean that sludge up that you've been eating
need to clean
a long
it.
time.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, if you're sitting on the fence right now, you don't know, you know, exactly what to do. This is the way. Just buy food like this. Make it. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
Right. You do need to take a little bit of time, but you know, I mean, it's a little bit more time to actually prep your food than order it over the phone and go and pick it up. Right.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. So just make good, healthy food at home.
And you don't have to be a fancy cook. I mean, once your taste buds change a little bit, these things are going to start to taste a lot better by themselves. Like Brussels sprouts. I can literally boil these or steam them and eat them with a fork.
Yep.
I don't need to be some fancy chef who knows how to add all these ingredients, which most chefs, like I said, are just going to add oil and salt anyway.
Yep.
So you might as well,
whatever
asparagus,
you don't need.
Salt and pepper, you know,
Yep.
asparagus. If you're eating all this low sodium foods, a little bit of salt's not going to kill you. But we're just saying, when you go take out food or go to the restaurants, you're just eating copious, like thousands of milligrams of salt. Whereas yesterday, I think I got like maybe 150, maybe 200 milligrams of salt.
Pretty low, yeah.
Whereas you're getting 1,000 per dish at some of these restaurants.
Yeah.
And I know that firsthand. Yep. So awesome. Well, that's the video, and we're going to keep saving food and getting fit and healthy, and you should too.
So we're going to prep this leek for our leek and potato soup. So cut off the root end, toss that in the trash. Well, can't right now. And then you also want to get rid of the really dark green stuff, because it's like it's kind of like the core of the pineapple. It's really, really hard and fibrous. Doesn't work that well. And then slice it down the center, and then start peeling off these back a little bit. You're going to see a little bit of dirt kind of in there. No biggie. We just rinse that off, just like so. Get in there, clean that up, and then what we'll do is we're going to thinly slice these. So that's really how you prep one of these babies. Yes, like so. That's all good. And then just rinse that, get the dirt off there. Put some of those off to the side. And let's Nice thin slices. And then this is going to go into the pan with, or to a soup pot with 1/3 of a cup of water. We'll just saute them down a little bit using water instead of oil. So that way you can save your arteries. Don't have to worry about that. Straight into the pot. And I've already done one of those, so we do actually 2 of them.
We can turn that on now.
Yes, good to go. And you can do the white and the light green part. As soon as it starts getting darker, you want to stop. So that all works nicely there. That. We'll fire that back in here.
So we got some Brussels sprouts with asparagus. These are just chopped in half. That's why they look funny. Those are going to be going in the oven at about 350 because apparently this oven runs a little colder than what it says. So we got a thermometer inside. And then after that cooks for a little while, we're going to send the tomato and onion in to play ketchup because it cooks a lot faster than the asparagus especially, but the Brussels sprouts will take a little while as well. And that'll all come out at the same time, and hopefully we'll be blending the soup together at that point. So what have we added to the soup since then?
We have potatoes, 6 cups of potatoes. We actually put in a little bit of celery too. Didn't call for it, but it'll make a nice addition to it. And we put in, I haven't put any salt in, it's asking for salt. I'm going to put a little bit in. And we put in just a little bit of garlic powder and a little Italian seasoning as well, because we didn't have dill, so we had to kind of improvise, yeah. And that's going to work good. And we have, what is that, 4 cups, like 1 liter, 4 cups, I guess, of vegetable broth. And almond milk will go in later, 1 cup of that, make it a little more creamy. And the rest is water, yeah. And then we'll blend it up after it cooks down a bit. So that's basically it. And it was like easy to do. We spent like maybe 15 minutes on this. That's it.
Yeah.
So
well, and I didn't do much. I was too busy chopping all this stuff. So that's all going to come together nicely at the end, and we'll chow on down. Let's do it. Try to hang it over the edge, obviously. So we're going to put half of the soup into the Vitamix, blend that up to give it more of a creamy texture and get rid of some of the big chunks. Add the almond milk in there at the end once we add the soup back to the other soup. And that's going to turn out great. I have a good feeling about this. I mean, really, if you liked completely pureed soup, you could almost throw all these ingredients in the Vitamix and hit soup.
Yeah, you could do that too, yeah. Well, except for pepper. You don't want to put the pepper or anything spicy in it because it'll just, I don't know what it does. It
bitter?
Like multiplies the, yeah, it's
That's way spicier.
I did it one time.
That's probably definitely half.
I did it one time and I couldn't even eat it. I had to toss it.
It was so hot?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was too spicy, right? The pepper kind of concentrated, and so I've learned a lesson. I just do it later. Just add it in as you need to.
There you go.
Okay, over to the Vitamix, and we'll blend this up. Hot soup. We might as well just fire it on there for a minute. Turn the baby on, and
hopefully it doesn't explode.
Yeah, hopefully not. We only need to do this for just a second anyway.
It won't take long, yeah.
That's probably good there.
Boom.
Let's make sure. Yeah, that looks really good.
Guaranteed. Those Vitamixes are crazy.
Let me fire this into here.
Look at instant creamy.
Man, that's
Like
pretty incredible.
Like Datorade.
Datorade. All right, little almond milk.
And then we mix it in what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, a couple minutes. Just let it. And we've got the heat off too now, so let's stir that up a bit. The almond milk will just, I think, help thicken it and make it a little more creamy flavor. But man, that looks really good. Look at that. We get some chunks in there too. Yeah, it's going to be great. This is a variation of one of McDougall's recipes, so we didn't quite have all the ingredients, but I think we fudged it a little bit, but it's good. Looks pretty damn good.
This is the perfect time. We're gonna just give it a quick taste test for pepper, spices, see if it's missing anything. This is another soup I would probably easily add spinach to.
Would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll give her a little try here, see what it's like.
It's probably hot.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it need anything?
Little tiny bit of salt, and that's all it needs.
Yeah.
Like very little, just a little tiny bit, and maybe tiny bit more pepper, because I didn't want to put too much pepper.
No, it's good to start off. Start off weak or bland, and then add a little bit rather than having it come in too high.
Yep, it's going to be good, nice and filling. I think we're going to enjoy this immensely.
How much almond milk was that?
1 cup. 1 cup of almond milk.
Okay, so we're talking 60 calories and 2.5 grams of fat.
Wow, that's nothing.
For an entire family's worth of soup.
Yeah.
So little peppers down there.
Not much comes out of here, so big pot. Good.
Another one would be like even paprika, just a tiny bit. Give it a little smoky flavor, maybe.
All right.
Mix
Give
that
it another
up.
little stir.
Where'd that spoon go?
I put it in here. You just rinse it off if you want, or not. Doesn't really matter.
Vegans can't get sick.
Yeah, that's true.
That's our little cook timer, salt and pepper dude. Alright, let's give it a go. We'll spill it on the floor. Like I did.
How's that tasting, my friend?
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good, eh?
That is very good.
Yeah. I think it's a winner.
I like it. Everything a little peppery, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To a point. Just watch my foot there. I dropped some.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're going to dish that out. Let's see how everything in the oven is doing. So I just threw the tomatoes and onions in. So they're not even really close to being done. I don't know why the convection's not on. Yeah.
There's our 10.
325. And then we got the other veggies down below. So we'll give them probably another 5 minutes. I'll probably pull out the bottom ones.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, we're roasting them instead, so.
Yeah. Zero oil, just a little bit of water to help them steam and not burn. Alright, soup and roasted veggie time.
It's beauty. Nice and creamy.
Yeah, I'm
Chunks
really
in
liking the
there.
soup. So, second bowl of soup. And some roasted veggies just came out of the oven, so they're looking delicious.
Really good.
I like this camera too. This is a nice camera. Yeah. Focuses nice on that. Once it focuses,
Very
look
nice.
at that. Yeah. Beauty. So we're gonna jam that down. Second bowl of soup. Maybe we'll get another one after that. And like you said before, we're talking a gram, less than a gram of fat for this whole meal. And we're going to be stuffed by the time we're done. Potato Cleanse 2016. Let's get it.